In this video today guys, I'm going to showcase the very best performance mode settings for Chapter 3 that will boost your FPS, lower your input delay, and then also turn your game from looking like this to looking like this after the changes we've made. As you can see guys, it looks way better, and today I'm going to show you how it's done. So if this video does help you out guys, then feel free to let me know by dropping a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and using code Codelife in the Fortnite item shop or for that brand new battle pass. Anyway guys, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Alright guys, so first things first, you're all probably wondering what is the best mesh option in the performance mode setting. Now myself guys, I'm going to say this right now, I believe low meshes is the best option, and it's all thanks to the new texture that they added in this new season or chapter of Fortnite. If I literally just pull out my brick or wood or metal right here, you can see they all look different to how they normally would last season on low meshes. As you can see now, it looks like some sort of like tinfoil build, or that's what I'm just going to call it. You guys probably call it like a mix of bubble wrap and mobile builds, which it sort of is, but I just see tinfoil in it and it just looks really cool. But with this actual new texture guys, for one, you will get better FPS, and that is hands down. Like literally just go into game right now, have a look around, and your FPS will be absolutely flawless. Right now I might get a few tiny little hitches just because I'm recording, like it might show on the recording software, but it's literally like so smooth in game, and I imagine it will be for you guys as well, because as you know, with low textures or low meshes, your PC can obviously render them quickly, because obviously they do eventually appear in the mobile builds, and that's obviously less detailed and easier for your computer to render, which will in turn give you more FPS. But on top of that guys, it will also give you lower input delay, as again for similar reasons, if you have more FPS you have less input delay, and that's why a ton of pros out there are currently using low meshes in Chapter 3 as we speak. I'll put in some gameplay in the background of a few like different pros using it, and you'll just see how good it really is guys. It's insane. And then the third and final thing I want to mention is the actual visibility of the builds in themselves. If I just go over here guys in game where it's actually flat, if I just put down this flat bit here and just place a word, watch when I build, I can see through that like so easily in comparison to high meshes. Like, if I just reset it right there again, look, it's basically clear with like a tiny bit of blue. I know on high meshes it is a lot darker and not as easy to see. Wait, I mean they both are quite easy to see, but like in comparison to like DirectX 11, but like guys, that's so transparent, it's insane. Like I absolutely love it. On top of that as well, it's the same like with all builds, like brick. Look at brick, how long it can obviously stay transparent for. I mean, I will admit one thing, high meshes are better once the builds have been placed, but you guys know in box fights and stuff, it rarely like comes to where the build gets fully placed, so I wouldn't really take that into consideration. And then again, thirdly, I just want to show the brick quickly, not the brick, sorry, the metal, just so you guys can see. This little annoying piece always comes up, but apart from that, it is basically transparent guys, which is again why I prefer low meshes over high meshes in Chapter 3. Moving on though guys, now that we know that low meshes is the best mesh option inside of the performance mode setting, now I want to show you guys a few ways that you can make like this actual setting look way better. Now guys, as you can see, if I turn around in Fortnite right now, you can see that they've changed the sort of like, I don't know, like vibrance or look of the game to be a lot darker and less vibrant than it was in Chapter 2. I don't know why they did this. I mean, it was just like fine how it was, but they decided to change it. Regardless though, there's a few changes you guys can do to actually make it look just as good as it did actually last season, but it includes 1 or 2 settings that a few of you may be uncomfortable at first in changing, but once you've seen the results guys, you will be absolutely fine with them, I can imagine. But yeah, the first setting guys, if we go into it right now, is actually brightness. With brightness in this chapter guys, you want to go ahead and ramp it all the way up, or if you're not comfortable with that, at least 35%. I feel like between these two is a happy medium. So if I apply already guys, you'll see that this fixed the brightness issue of it being like really dark and gloomy before. As you can see, it's so much easier to see everything, and which in turn will be advantageous as you'll be able to spot enemies easier. Like look, the difference between the two quickly before I show you the other one is just night and day. Like look, this is default, super dark, gloomy, not very vibrant at all. And then you can literally change that by one quick swoop. It's just way more brighter and better. Like, I absolutely love this in Chapter 3. I think it definitely is the new meta, max brightness. But it gets better, guys. If I actually go back into the settings again, this season colorblind modes are back, and it's actually the Triton up setting that is popping off this season in Season 1, Chapter 3, guys. I'm not joking. If you go ahead, guys, and whack this all the way to 10, press apply. Look at this. I absolutely love the grass on this setting, guys. Trust me, it makes distinguishing things from like trees to even like, you know, where there's like different shades or colors of green, for example. You can distinguish each one so easily, and I absolutely love it. Like, spotting enemies on this won't be a problem at all because it just brightens up the entire map, which again, Fortnite did change for some reason that I do not know. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. That's how you are able to see every enemy, and that's why every pro actually is using this setting. Literally just 2 in-game settings. The first one is brightness, whack that to 150, and then the second one is colorblind mode. You want to whack that from default to Triton up on number 10, guys. Again, on low meshes, and that right there is the best settings for performance mode in Chapter 3, guys. I'd love to know what you guys actually think of this when you go ahead and try it out for yourselves in-game. Is there any suggestions that you'd like to make? Do you think maybe Triton up 10's a bit too strong? Maybe you want to like knock it down to like 7 or so. Some of you guys might like that. Maybe it's a bit too bright on 10, but for me, myself, in my experience, I think it's really good. But yeah, guys, I'd love to know what you think. And in addition to this, guys, there's also one other advantage you get from using these settings. But before I do show that, I need to go ahead and whack this back to 10. But for me to showcase this, guys, I've got to make sure that the storm comes in. So I've got to obviously reset this game and wait for it to come in. But I'll catch you guys next to the storm circle. 1 second. Okay, guys, so as you can see, the storm is coming in right now, and right now I've actually got my brightness on the default option and my colorblind mode off. So here's what it looks like normally. The storm, as you can see, it looks pretty good still. I mean, you don't really need to use a high brightness or colorblind, but if I do and actually use the best settings in my opinion, so if I go ahead and whack my brightness up and put on Triton up on the strength number 10 and apply, guys, look how better that looks. Not only is it more transparent, but I love how the blue line is just more pronounced, and this works really well late game because you really can see the division between the storm and the map. Like, sometimes it's a bit difficult on other colorblind modes, but if we take a look at it right here, guys, look at this, man. Look how insane this looks. I absolutely love it. If I'll go back to the default one, you can see the differences as well, so keep an eye on this. If I go back, turn off colorblind mode, yeah, I don't know. Like, the visibility is just not there, and I believe the fog is coming in right now. But yeah, guys, there you have it. If I quickly actually put the colorblind screenshot comparisons on screen right now, you can see that one is clearly better than the other, and it's obviously the best settings that I've just mentioned in this video today. Guys, feel free to disagree or give me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. But that, in my opinion, is why low meshes is the best and why it's the best on these specific settings. Guys, give them a try and let me know your thoughts again. I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.